So my dad passed September last year. I remember going to the walk and it had been just weeks. About to really dad down. And I felt so alone in that time because my dad was my best friend. Seeing the thousands of people at the walk, knowing how each one of them had gone through something similar, that meant everything to me. I remember speaking to a woman, I don't remember her name, I don't think I caught her name. She walked up to me, gave me a hug out of nowhere. But she said, I understand. That meant everything to me.
Two years ago in December, I lost my father, my dad. He was the person who raised me, and I watched him really be affected in a way straight in front of me on a day-to-day basis that was, it was heartbreaking to watch. I watched a man who was, 6 foot, 230 pounds, waist away, to where he looked like he was, 5'8" and weighed, I think, 145 pounds at his death. And to just watch that and watch the memories slip and the connectivity with his family slip was just, it was something that just reinforced that I needed to get more involved.
Watching all the families come together, regardless, old, young, pets, all the camaraderie, and everybody just understanding what everyone has gone through. The stories are different, but the emotion's the same. The fact that a person is no longer that same person, the stories, maybe they're no longer here with us. It's just gut-wrenching. And so just watching everybody come together is, to me, just the most powerful part. And the colors, the flowers, the t-shirts, the main stage, just the whole energy of the event, to me, is just really, really motivational, that we're all fighting for the same cause.
My name is Denise Dixon. I've been working with the Alzheimer's Association for about 2 years, and I'm the development director for the Broward County Walk. So I think the walk is very powerful because it's usually the first introduction to individuals and families to the organization. Most of the time when someone is diagnosed by the disease, the family wants to do something immediately, and the walk is really the first avenue that they're engaged with. The great thing about the walk is you see this community now, that you know that you're not alone, but now you get to learn more about the Alzheimer's Association. You learn about the resources and the services that they provide, and now you know that there's help for you and your loved one.
This walk brings people together and puts them moving forward one step at a time to achieve a goal. In this particular goal, it is to raise monies for the Alzheimer's Association. It is targeted for Broward County, or it's targeted for Palm Beach. Wherever it is you're targeting, it's designed to put into action and move forward and raise funds through every step to really drive home and build resources in our local communities. I hope that people will get involved, even if they're trying to get people to say, hey, will you donate $1? Post it on Facebook, post it on Instagram, post it on LinkedIn. I don't care. Talk to anybody and everybody. Ask for it to be reposted. Ask for donations. Join a team. Get out there. Wear purple. Even if you don't have a family member, I promise you, you know somebody who does. So to me, it's about one step forward, every single step for the walk, which to me represents each step that we're doing to raise funds to find a cure.
I mean, I think there's two primary focuses, why we've gotten involved. Certainly one, to just raise awareness to people that perhaps haven't been affected, or those that have been affected to know they're not alone, that many, there's this large community of people going through this together. And then just obviously the financial impact, trying to find a cause, trying to find the solution and the cure requires a lot of money, a lot of science behind it. And so we've got to raise money, and we have to raise awareness.
The awareness is probably the most important thing out there. When my grandmother passed in 1997, we knew nothing about the disease. We've come leaps and bounds in the 20-something years since that's happened. I think a lot of it is because of the awareness that these events drive. Not only does it give us a great excuse to raise money for the cause, but it brings together the whole community to point out the other issues, the caretaker issues, everything else with the disease, to help keep these at the forefront of everybody's mind.
I think that these events are so important because it shows the reach that they have. I think a lot of times people may not feel part of the community when they're going through something, and these events create a sense of togetherness, support. It's important that people know that they're not alone when they're dealing with something like this. A lot of the times you can feel like you're the only one dealing with it and no one understands what you're going through. With events like this, such as a walk, it brings people together, whether it is direct family members, caregivers, friends. It shows that there is a large community for support, and you don't have to be alone in something like this. And that can be comforting, and that can help people along the journey of what Alzheimer's brings. So I think it's important that people understand you're not alone. You don't have to feel alone, and you never do. And if you want the support's there, and I think this is a great opportunity to show that.
I know that this is an opportunity for families to have a resource to get the help they need to navigate this disease, because personally I know what families go through when a loved one is being diagnosed. So I think what really strikes me is the fact that someone can now reach out and get help. You're not alone.
You're not alone.
And you're not alone.
You're not alone.
You're not alone.
The Alzheimer's Association is here. We're here as a resource. There's so many ways that we can help you navigate through this disease. And so we want you to understand that there is a powerful community here for you.
Personally, that community has been very helpful, and to realize that you're not alone in this journey it's monumental.
There is a large community, and it's always there.
I think the biggest message we want to share is that you're not alone. As difficult it is, and as lonely as we may feel at times, that there's this huge community out there willing to support us.
Don't be afraid to ask for help. There are so many resources that are out there for you. Do not be afraid as a caregiver or a family member to ask for help for both yourself and your family member that is suffering from Alzheimer's. My hope is that understanding the word community, that there are others going through this that might be able to offer support and help.
Come to the Broward County Walk. Come and experience the community. Get to see the different faces, understand the stories, and know that the Alzheimer's Association is here. We want to make sure that you and your loved one have the resources you need as you continue navigating through this disease. So come to the walk, come see us, and be a part of our community.